Hi, and welcome to Life Strategies Nourish the Mind. Do you find yourself not being able to say no, apologising regularly, feeling anxious when people are mad at you, feeling responsible for people's actions, finding it easy to lose yourself and your own identity by going along with a friend or a significant other, or putting others first? If any of these sound like you, then this is perfect viewing for you. If you're watching this, you may have experienced these emotions, then there is a reason you are viewing this now. Find out why you are good enough, understand the signs and benefits of strong self-esteem, and how you can gain a stronger or healthier sense of self, so you can create your own self-well-being. You may have asked yourself, why am I not good enough? Or perhaps you've found that you compare yourself to others, finding that you've lost yourself in relationships, possibly breaking your own values for others, which you regret later, or not being able to say no. These and many more examples are all opportunities and signs that tell you there's something you need to take a look at. These experiences can really leave you questioning yourself, wondering if there's something you've done wrong or worse, impacting your life and the quality of the relationships that surround you. So what are some of the signs that tell you that you don't feel good enough? You might start to recognize people, a friend, wanting to tell you their stuff and not asking anything about you. This is a form of narcissism. You might start to notice that it's always you calling your friends and that they are not randomly checking in with you. You might notice you're going out of your way all the time to keep the people around you happy, doing things for them. You might notice yourself always going along with what other people want. In fact, you may also notice that you don't speak up for what you really want. At some point, you may even notice feeling tired and low in energy after you see a friend. Have you felt any of these? Some of us grow up watching bad patterns. We continue these patterns subconsciously, attracting those that will mistreat us. Others lack self-esteem and confidence due to the people around them. As we've grown, society teaches us we're not good enough, or you may have been in relationships, families, friends, partners, and with that relationship, you've ended up hurt and damaged. If this is you, then this is the perfect time to take a look at some of the signs of low self-esteem. When you have a feeling of not being good enough, not seeing your worth, you begin to ask yourself questions filled with FUD, fear, uncertainty and doubt. After this sort of exchange, you start to identify with the clouds of doubt, and often you'll compromise yourself. If you have that fear of hurting another, you usually end up sacrificing yourself. This creates uncertainty and can give you that sense of feeling of insecurity, inferior, anxious, disappointed, and you can really start to overthink the simple stuff. This happens when your self-esteem is not in balance, not in a healthy state of self-wellness. Pause this video now and see if you identify with any or all of the 9 signs shown here. If you're recognizing any of these traits, this is a good thing. It's the step closer to you being free of a potential path of hurt and pain. A step in the right direction for empowering yourself and setting up great friendships and relationships with others. We'll have a look soon at what an empowered you looks like and how you can achieve it. Here are 3 important points you really want to take in, so take a deep breath and relax. 3 points, 3 important points. While you are not able to control anybody else, what they do, say or think, One thing you can control is what you do, say, and think. By recognizing this, you can gradually put things in place and make small changes to make sure you establish healthy boundaries for yourself, and when you do this, it actually benefits others. As you learn to trust yourself and build healthy relationships, this model might help to show you how you can navigate the circle of influence and how this might look in your life. At the centre is your inner circle. These are the trusted people in your life who offer you support, empower you to make your own decisions, encourage you to trust yourself, ask questions rather than tell, and are interested in helping you to get the best outcome for you. The next layer out are your friends and family, who you socialise with. You might have common hobbies. These people make you stronger, or you admire them for their talents, knowledge, skills. The next layer out are your friends and people you meet who come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. These are people who may move into the inner circles over time, or they may also sometimes drift out of your life, and this is perfectly okay. The key is to surround yourself with people that make you stronger. You're walking up to a house and you see a sign warning you to stop here. A toxic gas is inside the house. You stop yourself. You don't walk into the house, as you know that if you breathe the gas, then this will not be good for your health. Yet in the same instance, you walk into a house, your friend in the house talks constantly about themselves every time you catch up. They complain, they seethe with anger, they're happy to let you hear it all. You walk out of that house knowing that your friend has just unloaded onto you. Depending on how you've taken this information and energy from that person, it may also have the potential to negatively impact your health. So why do you continue to walk into that house? You have choice. You can choose who you allow in your inner circle and those that you choose to put further into the outer circles of your life. Just like you wouldn't choose to walk into a house filled with toxic gas, don't choose to walk into a house with energy that is toxic to your system. Pause this now and take out a piece of paper and map out who's in your inner circle and those that are in the next layers out. When you're consciously aware of who you surround yourself with and manage this for yourself to feel comfortable in all your interactions, knowing the signs and completing this simple process helps you to manage your own self-confidence, to feel confident to be you, to be able to stand up for yourself in a loving, respectful way, to set up and define the layers uniquely designed for you, to be aware of what you will and won't accept in your life, and to empower and give yourself permission to say no in certain situations where you don't feel that this is the right thing for you to say yes. You're outside of the quicksand on the beach. You may throw a rope of help, but you're quick to identify when you're emotionally stepping into any situation, maybe trying to rescue or save someone. If you're emotional about anything, it is an indicator that you are in the quicksand. Once you start to notice what happens around you and realize you have no control over other people, and you start to be aware that what you do control is your reaction to what is happening around you in the external world, this is when you really start to live with self-well-being. When you manage your own self, your esteem is in balance and you claim your state of health and well-being, a sense of self-esteem. It'll start to look like this. You'll start to say yes when it feels right for you. Rather than apologize, you'll thank people for bringing things to your attention. You'll gracefully share your opinion when it's appropriate to do so. You won't sabotage or go against or break your own values. Your emotions will remain in balance when people are mad at you. You'll feel responsible for your own emotions. You'll say no in a caring way. You fulfill your own wishes. And you'll give because you really want to and feel inspired to do so. You'll no longer be overthinking stuff. To find that balance, that healthy sense of self, one that benefits you rather than one that takes away your power, 3 key things you'll start doing. Firstly, you'll have to save yourself, not another person. That's why in the aeroplane, when the oxygen masks drop, they instruct you to put your own oxygen mask on first and then assist others. Saving yourself first by putting your own mask on means that then you are able to help others. The other analogy is if somebody's in quicksand, you don't jump into the quicksand with them. Once you've done that, you're not able to help anyone. So starting to recognize your own emotions, if your emotions are strong, then you're stepping into that quicksand. Secondly, managing yourself. When you manage yourself, you're aware of who you let into your inner circle. You become aware of how you respond, your emotions you're having, and you're able to manage these. This means not lowering your energy to vibrate at their level. It means remaining balanced within yourself, and that helps them too. Because when you manage yourself and maintain your energy and emotions, this helps everyone around you. Thirdly, using your own masculine energy to protect yourself and establishing those healthy boundaries. What does masculine energy mean? Saying no if it doesn't feel right deep within you is one example. Knowing that it's okay to put yourself first instead of going against your own values or sacrificing yourself. More information is available on the qualities of masculine and feminine energy and how they work well for you in another mini module similar to this one. Don't allow situations to create you. Know how to manage yourself, and this will allow you to manage all that happens in your life. To find that healthy sense of self and to change your programming, look into a mirror and say out aloud, "I love you." If you find this too much, then start with "I see you," and when you're ready to change, up it to "I love you." When you take these small, regular steps, it makes such a difference in your life. Doing it daily and being consistent in this really starts to give you that change you're looking for. A well-balanced, self-empowered person means you will be yourself when you interact with others. Turn your focus inwards to center the focus on yourself. This isn't being self-centered in a way we might be conditioned to have thought. This is the key to becoming the best you can be. This then allows you to be an example for others in how to live a healthy life with love, compassion, and respect. It takes courage to focus on yourself, to be truthfully honest with yourself, to make yourself the kind of person that shows others a loving approach. You are the key. The true relationship is you with you, and everything external to this will hold a mirror to love and respect. You know you've done well when you start to see similar loving examples in the actions of other people around you. Be the difference you want to see in the world. You are the key, so unlock your self-well-being.